Hi, Michael Goldberg here, networking speaker, trainer, author of Knockout Networking, boxer. Here to continue from last round when we spoke about places to network. Last time we covered hard contact networking groups, which include your BNIs and your LATIPs. We also spoke about soft contact networking groups, which are your chambers, alumni organizations, and any other type of organization where there isn't really a structured way to go about working the meeting or being part of that group. There's also a boxing ring, and as you can see here, it doesn't get any more authentic than that, where I've actually made connections, but probably not the type you're thinking about. But let's continue and speak about some other groups that you may find of value as it relates to you making connections, the right type of connections, and getting involved in maybe a more intense, richer type of networking. So you've got what I call service groups or community service groups, and those are your lions, tigers, bears, oh my, your Rotary groups, Kiwanis, Elks, all those nonprofit type of organizations are great places to network. But one thing I want to caution you about is these are meetings that take place typically every other week. It's usually a lunch meeting every Wednesday from 12 to 1:30 or what have you. But they're not really considered networking groups. They're considered service groups. So there's business people that are attracted to groups like this because they are there to give service, to raise money for a school district or support some sort of fundraising or initiatives related to Hurricane Sandy or Katrina or what have you. So you're not there necessarily to trade business cards, so you want to really be light there. It's very light fare, but where great business people come, great business tends to happen. But just tread lightly at service groups because they're very, very sensitive about that. Other types of organizations are speed networking groups, which are similar to speed dating groups. Just envision a group of people getting together, and maybe there's 16 of them, so you have parties of 2, 8 of them, and you're face-to-face, nose-to-nose, belly-to-belly, and you have an opportunity for a 5-minute period to talk about one another's business and explore how you might help one another, exchange cards, and ding, rotate to the left, and now all of a sudden it's rinse and repeat, and you do the same thing again. Within an hour and a half, you can make really a handful of connections, but it's tiring. It's grueling because you're putting in so much energy as you're meeting all these different people. But in an hour and a half, you make a lot of connections, and it's up to you to follow up, follow through, and make the best use out of those connections. Well, you heard the bell, so we're way beyond overtime in our 3-minute round, so that's it. We'll continue next round on other places to network. And if you've got questions, comments, or you want to weigh in with something that you want me to speak to here, well, write me at michael@michaelnetworks.com. And remember, keep the left up.